So in our gaming time, there have been a lot of gaming systems. The Nintendo Entertainment System, the Super Nintendo, pretty much a lot of variety of different systems. But today, I'm going to be giving a top 5 on one of the greatest systems ever to have landed on the market. And that system would be the Nintendo 64. Number 5. So, this was one of the best games of all time. This game would be Super Smash Bros., the original one. And this game just brought a whole new fighting style to video games, and it really had its own originality, and it just brought all of the Nintendo characters into it, and it truly was one of the best games ever. Sure, the graphics may be bad, but hey, don't be a graphics whore. This was like the third Nintendo system. So yeah, that's it for this game. On to number 4. Number 4. Alright, I'm sure you haven't seen this one in a long time. That's right, Super Mario 64. This game was just a great game. I mean, it really was a great Mario game, and it really brought the whole series together. It continues today with the 120 stars deal, and it just was a great game. This is actually the commercial for it. It really wasn't. It really was a quick game. It really wasn't like too long or anything, but it was still a great game, and I overall enjoyed it. So let's move on to number 3. 3. Now, okay, so this is a lot of you may be thinking, okay, why the heck would you put Yoshi's Stories in here? I mean, no one ever puts this in. Well, I seriously thought that was a great game. I don't know why people overlook it. I mean, sure, it was quick, and sure, it really had a different storyline than most games, but it was still a great game, and I loved this game as a kid. I used to play it all the time. I'd never get bored of it. Um, so yeah, this was one of my favorite games. You really had to think as you went through it, and platforming was great, and I just thought it was better than a lot of people gave it credit for. So that's number 3. On to number 2. Number 2. Alright, once again, some of you guys may be wondering, what the heck is this guy smoking here? I mean, Starfox 64 isn't that great of a game. Well, Starfox 64, you might be wondering why it's so high in this list. I mean, sure, it had great fighting, space fighting, and it just was different, but why? Alright guys, so Star Fox 64 got placed so high because I really liked how you could decide your own story. You could go through whatever tasks you wanted, and if you died, you got a whole different storyline than if you had survived, and I thought that was a really good game aspect, because you could actually continue even if you died. I mean, like in Mario, if you die, and you have to start over the whole level. But this game, you actually get to progress through the game, even if your comrades die, and it just was a great game. Um, I also liked the music in this one. It was pretty good. And then they also made a remake of this one for DS and 3DS, and it's a really great game. So if you don't have it yet, I suggest going out and pick up this one. Um, it probably isn't as high as I put it. I'm just doing this as my opinion, so don't go rage trolling on me, because seriously, this is like pretty much what I'm deciding. It's not pro or anything. So, with that, we're on to our final game. That is number 1. Number 1! Can I have a drum roll, please? Alright guys, we've gone through top 5 games. That is Smash Bros., Super Mario 64, Yoshi's Story, and finally Star Fox 64. Now, the first game of the top 5 Nintendo 64 games of all time is Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, a lot of you may be saying, of course. I mean, he's doing an LP of this. Why wouldn't he put the game he's doing of an LP as his first? Well, don't don't do that, because seriously, it is one of the best games you'll ever see. Along with Majora's Mask, I had decided that I'm only gonna do specific game series, not just games. So this goes along with Majora's Mask too. Those both were fantastic games, my favorite games of all time. No game has beaten this, and no game will ever beat it. It just had a new storyline that no one had ever seen. I mean, I know I mentioned this throughout the thing, but the whole video, but seriously, it was one of the best games ever, and it deserves all the credit it gets. It's a 5-star game, and if you haven't played it yet, which if you haven't, you are a complete utter loser, and you need to go um stop your trolling and get Nintendo 64 and pick up that game, or Wii. They have it on the Virtual Console if you want it. Um, but seriously, it was one of the best games of all time, and that's it for this top 5. This has been Clark from Ordinary Ideas. And if you haven't yet, go and watch my new Ocarina of Time video. It's number 9, and I'm going to keep trying to chug along with it. Alright, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like the video, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.